Welcome back. I did this instead of killing myself. Stand-up comedy lifestyle podcast. I am your host, David Bakker. We're based in Greenville, South Carolina. It is another beautiful week of comedy. And this is the week of September 27th, 2021. Time is flying. It's fall now. It's getting cold here. Kind of bums me out, but it's not all bad. Girls are wearing their fall gear, guys are going to football games, and I have an excuse to wear my favorite jacket, my Lululemon jacket that my little brother got me for Christmas. I feel pretty cool in that jacket. Anyway. This is a good interview week. My guest today is Sauce Got Jokes. He was a great interview. Good friend of mine who I met. He's from Newberry, South Carolina. I met him probably like the first month I've done comedy. We did a couple of shows together. We did the Wildin' Out in Spartanburg with Kelby T. We did it was sketch comedy and stuff. And he's always been somebody who lights up a room, mostly because he laughs really loud. People give me crap for laughing really loud at the mics because I laugh obnoxiously out of anxiety and stuff. But I think Sauce is probably the only person that laughs louder than I do. He's always just real positive, good, fun energy. And you always are glad when he's in the show. But we had a great interview, and Sauce hit us with a lot of opinions. In this episode, we talk about women. He's got a lot of thoughts about women that are pretty interesting. We talked about religion, talked about God, talked about comedy, and a whole bunch of stuff. We went for about an hour and a half, and I really enjoyed the interview, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Before we get into that, this is what is happening this week in local comedy. First, we have our slate of open mics, as usual, beginning tonight at Coffee Underground at 7 o'clock, hosted by Craig Holcomb and No Expectations Comedy. Get there before 7. That mic's continuing to get better and better, so please come out. It's a free show. Hear us try new material. Following that, we have Habiba's Mediterranean Restaurant, All Jokes Aside, hosted by Dante Anderson. We're starting that mic a little bit later, about 8:30, to give comics a chance to make their way from Coffee Underground to Habiba's. But again, come on out. That's a fun mic to also try new material, free show. On Tuesday, we have Electric City Comedy in Anderson at Doolittle's. Our feature comedian this week is Donovan Stroud. Good friend of mine, and also been on the podcast. So if you can get out and support Donovan, that's at 7 o'clock is when people start rolling in. The show probably doesn't start till 7:30. Radio Room, we are back at 8 o'clock this week for the open mic, hosted by Adam Schulte. Get there a little bit before if you want to get on the list. Reach out to Adam. Jokes Out Loud on at the Comedy Zone on Thursday night. That's an 8 o'clock start, hosted by Brandon Rainwater, $10 cover. Come on out. That's the usual 5-minute slot or 3-minute slot this week. On a Friday, Liberty Joke Show. That's an all-clean comedy show at the Pickens County Performing Arts Center. Marty Simpson is our headliner this week, as seen on Dry Bar Comedy. That starts at 8 o'clock, $10 cover. And this week at the Comedy Zone, we have John Henton and Friends, Joe Torre, Cool Bubba Ice, and Hulk the Comedian. This looks like a great show. I don't know the first two gentlemen I listed, but Hulk the Comedian I've met in Columbia. He is hilarious. And it's a show I'm definitely going to go out and see. So yeah, they'll be at the Comedy Zone all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and I hope I don't get this wrong, maybe Sunday. But yeah, tickets available at greenvillecomedyzone.com, so check that out. All right, that's it for local comedy. Hope you all have a great week, and I hope you enjoy the interview with Sauce Got Jokes. Here it is. Sauce,
What up, bro?
Got jokes.
That's me.
Welcome to my apartment.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for coming.
I've been trying to get here for I don't know how fucking long.
Yeah. Well, Donovan said, "Hey, man, you got to get Sauce on your podcast."
Shout out Donovan Stroud. That's my boy right
Donovan Stroud.
That's my dog.
The mailman. Yeah, but apparently you just wanted the chair.
I just wanted to sit in this fucking chair because every time I look at the podcast, everybody was looking so comfortable in this chair.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to sit in it and just do this.
Yeah.
The whole time. Like, we only got to talk. We can just do this.
Yeah, I like that chair.
Yeah.
I kind of get comfy over here. It's like a big couch. Although somebody told me recently I was too comfortable. It's just like my crotch the whole time.
Why are they looking at your crotch?
I don't.
It was a guy or a girl that told you that?
A guy.
Okay.
But I think he might be bi.
Yeah, you might got to watch him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
if a girl told you that, then there's points. It's like,
yeah. That's a signal.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Well, I should start by apologizing because we scheduled this interview for like 5:30. I showed up late.
Give a fuck.
And then I buzzed you up to the apartment.
Yeah, man.
And the door was locked, so you were wandering around the building.
And that's why I had to get the fuck out because you're not about to have me on the news like just random black guy wandering around this fucking building. Cause this look like this don't look like the type of place that people like me frequent.
Dude, that's not true.
What does it mean? No, wait. I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about broke ass niggas. Oh, okay. My broke ass is not supposed to be in here. Hell no. They can look at my fake ass polo shirt and be like, hell no, you're not supposed to be here.
Is that a fake polo?
Yes, it's fake as fuck. Look at this nigga, man. This is like a fucking mutant over here, bro.
Dude, that looks sweet. I think normal polos are kind of whack anyway.
I bought this shit from the hood store down the street. It was $10 now. Like, let me get that.
$10?
$10, man.
Dude, I did a Goodwill run recently. That's a good spot for t-shirts. I go there, you can get a bunch of t-shirts.
I get like work clothes out of that and shit. So if I'm going to work, I get like some sweatpants or some Dickies or some shit in there. Yeah, okay. Goodwill. Hey, ever been on a thrift store date?
Thrift store date?
Yeah.
No, what's that?
So basically, it's a little thing they do on the internet. The young kids.
Shot on Pinterest?
Yeah, it's like you and the lady go to a thrift store and you pick out outfits for one another.
Okay.
And then y'all buy the outfits and y'all go out on a dinner date in those outfits.
Immediately following?
Yeah.
Where do you change?
I don't fucking know.
Do you change at the Goodwill
maybe
the thrift store dressing room and say, hey, I'm wearing it out?
Maybe. Oh, I see. I'm so unprofessional.
Sauce is getting a call.
I don't know who this is. I've never seen this number in my life. Fuck him.
I wondered if we could do a podcast where we take live callers.
Maybe.
That's
I mean, but you pre-record, so just not live.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm not sophisticated enough. We just have I just how to record it and publish it later.
Yeah.
But
you should have somebody like, all right, call this number at approximately this time.
Yeah,
we should be recording.
Yeah, you'd have to do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, so the thrift store. Did you actually go on a thrift store?
No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it, but I just seen it, and it's an idea of me and my girlfriend is thinking about it. We might do it. Fuck it. Why
Are
not?
you single right now, or you got a girlfriend?
I just got a girlfriend.
Oh,
accidentally.
Congrats, man.
I mean,
feel good about it?
I mean, yeah, I like her. I like the stats on her.
The stats? What are her stats?
Stats, she's 31 with no kids. So it's
that's great. How old are you?
I'm 29.
29.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's very, 29, 31. You guys are in a mature adult relationship.
It was, man. She came out of nowhere. Because I was over here hoeing. Like, hey,
you were hoeing.
I was thotting, boy. I wasn't thinking about no girlfriend and goddamn. I was in Charlotte at this place called Lituations. I was about to do some comedy. I sit at the bar drinking, and then I get on my shoulder. What the fuck? I was like, "What are you drinking?" I look up. I'm like, "Oh, who the fuck is this? Who is this beside me?"
Yeah.
And then it just start talking, and here the fuck I am.
So she approached you.
Pretty much, she claimed she didn't approach. She said she just wanted to see what I was drinking, and then I told her I was drinking, and then I put the game on her ass.
What's your game? How do you woo a lady?
The thing is, the game is to pretend like you don't got game. That's the
Yeah.
thing. You just gotta talk. You just gotta talk. Look at body language. That's all.
Body language? Like
Yeah,
what?
that's
Body
all.
language specifically.
Like as far as like, you can tell if somebody feeling you or not, cause you can see if they open with you, if they open or if they more in, or like say for instance you say something like, say for instance you try to say like a little bold line or something, like you try to do like
Give me a bold line.
a sexual, man, look, you too ugly, man. I can't
This is like,
cause first of all I don't like white women, so white men is a definite no go.
I'm not saying actually. I mean, let's do a little role play.
Man, I gotta drink some more. I gotta drink like 800 of these fucking Smirnoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, sauce. We got I don't drink anymore, but I got Smirnoff Ices in my fridge for some reason. I think that was from a comedy show a while back we did. here.
When I came in, he gave me Smirnoff Ice and offered me a White Claw. And I'm like, I'm not one of your little girlfriends, man. Like, I'm not no fucking little college fucking sophomore.
What is that? You? What do you mean?
Nigga, these is bitch drinks.
Oh.
These is can I curse?
Yeah,
Well, I
sure,
already been cursing. So.
Yeah, who cares? I don't care.
Can I say the F word?
Say fuck.
I'm not saying. I'm not saying fuck.
I mean, dude, I was like paranoid about this because my folks probably watched, and I don't know if they do or not. They probably don't want to watch because I don't know. We cut loose. We're like, this is
What do you think your
comedians
folks would
thing.
say?
What do you think they'd say? What I think they'd say? I don't know. Praying for me or
Are they very religious?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm a Christian still too. It's just comedy's like you kind of speak your mind. Sometimes you curse, sometimes you don't. It's just your free will, whatever.
Yeah, I grew up in the Christian church, whatever. Kind of fell back. Like I'm more of an agnostic at this point.
Okay.
To where like there without a doubt a higher power. There's definitely some shit going on
Sure.
that we can't explain.
Yeah.
But as far as me adhering to like the traditions of like religious and all that stuff,
Yeah. So you were brought up at what kind of church was it? Like a Baptist church? Was it
Methodist.
Methodist. Okay.
AME, African Methodist Apostle Church.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Episcopal, whatever the fuck. That
So
shit.
what was that like? Is their worship pretty crazy? Like, is
Man.
it charismatic, just like a normal band and pews and?
We don't really have a band. We have a pianist.
Okay.
Sometimes, and just mostly, we sang like the old school hymnals and that stuff. But
Yeah, I like that actually.
yeah, they be going crazy, man. I know all the old hymnals because my mom, she used to be in the church choir.
Okay.
And I'm the youngest, and at the time when they would go to choir practice, she would have to bring me. So I would
So
literally.
did you play and?
No, I would just be there and just she'd like sit down until we get done.
Right.
And I just be listening to the songs, and I be knowing them in my head like it's like I don't know I know them until they start singing them. And then I just know every word. It just comes out of my brain. I'm like, oh shit! Like I've been indoctrinated by this
sing?
shit. Man,
You
really.
can sing. The way you answer that question, you can sing. Did you do choir growing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did chorus because that's where the females was in chorus class. So it was
dude.
like, hey, me and my niggas, we said we going to chorus class just cause we were so lame. So it was like any way to get close to some women, we gonna go in that motherfucker.
No, that's a great way to get in with them. Yeah. So so your church days. I mean, did you continue going to church like through college or through?
That's when I really stopped going to church during college and stuff because I went to Newberry College, which is a Lutheran school, which is a Christian school, and it's part of our curriculum to take religious studies class.
Yeah.
I took this one religious study class, and it kind of changed my outlook on things, like as far as like me actually studying and learning this shit.
What changed it about? What was it about that changed your?
So, the influence of man. The influence of man on like the Bible and all this other stuff. So I'm gonna tell you this one funny story where I almost got kicked out of class.
Yeah.
Because my professor, Dr. Montgomery, fuck you. Fuck you, Dr. Montgomery.
Dr. Montgomery, Newberry College.
Yeah, and then suck a dick.
Oh my god.
Straight up. But he's a black guy, right? Black guy, deacon in the church, everything, blah, blah. And he was teaching us. And this particular lesson was how the European colonizers used the Bible to indoctrinate African slaves that just came over.
Oh.
So, me being the critical thinker that I am,
Yes.
I'm like, so sir.
Wait a second.
Yeah, I'm like, so sir, if what you is teaching me is correct, and you know that the colonists used the Bible to indoctrinate our ancestors, why are you a deacon in the church?
Yeah.
And
what are you doing right now? Are you indoctrinating us to control us?
Yeah, and it's just like, and he got so red, where his black ass turned purple, and he was like, "Get out of my class!" I'm like, "Sir, I pay tuition, so I ain't going nowhere, sir." It was just crazy because he didn't have an answer for me. He didn't have a straight answer because I always been that kid that, like, I would get in trouble a lot, but it's not because I was being particularly bad. Because I always be questioning shit, like, like, I'm not just gonna sit here and listen to, if it's some shit don't add up to me, I'm like, explain it. Like,
yeah, man, that's an interesting point. You know, I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast with this woman. I listen to Rogan all the time.
Me too. Yeah, shout out Rogan.
Yeah. It's such a bro thing to say. But he had this woman on from North Korea, and she got out of it, but she said, you know, in North Korea they have some crazy shit.
Oh, you talking about the lady that like a refugee from North Korea or whatever?
Yeah.
I didn't watch that one.
You didn't watch it? Watch it.
But okay.
Yeah, but it's great. But one of the things she said was, it's all about control, right? It's a totalitarian regime. So Kim Jong-il or Kim Jong-un now, they control their people, and they have methods of doing that. And one of the methods they have is they say that Kim Jong-il, who died, he's like God the Father, and Kim Jong-un is like his son, Jesus. And they have like religious like devotion, and the structure is identical. And she said they copied the Bible,
of course,
in terms of how they would use that to control those people.
The Bible is copied.
Well, I'm not saying I don't want to discredit the Bible. Like the Bible is incredible. There is a lot of like truth and great wisdom in there and everything, and I still am conflicted on some things.
That's what it is, the wisdom of the Bible. That's what you take from it. But continue.
But I was just gonna say, like, I still have doubts, and one of those things is that is a doubt I have is like, you know, it's an awful convenient way to control people in terms of you know, because everybody's like, what the hell am I doing here? Everybody's like, what's the meaning of life? Nobody knows. So like, if there's meaning you can attach to something and gives you comfort to get through, it's not easy being a human.
Yeah, it's not.
No, any human. You know?
That's why my beliefs are there's definitely a higher power. Like, I don't conform to any like really religion, because we know that as men, like as a whole, as human beings, we're fallible. Yeah, like as far as like, so, you know, they say that the Bible and other things have been, you know, redrawn, like copied and transcripted and stuff all through these thousands and thousands of years. You know, they probably done put some shit in there, or they made some mistakes or some shit. Like, so it's like,
yeah. There's an element of faith to that, to, you know, buying, like, believing it.
But like, you can't tell me that it's not a higher power, because like,
break that down for me. Let's talk about God.
All right, I'm gonna say this. Have you ever heard of the watchmaker analogy?
Maybe. Tell me.
Basically, the watchmaker analogy is that you can see a watch, which is an inanimate object, right? So when you see, and it stands alone by itself, but it ticks. It ticks and it works. We don't need to touch it, do nothing. It works, it ticks, blah, blah, blah. But just the fact that we see the watch, which is an inanimate object, we know that there was a watchmaker. Sure. You know for a fact that somebody had to make the functions of that watch. Yeah. So think of the earth as that watch. So minus us, minus human, like, works, minus what the fuck we got going on, how we built and colonized all the shit, this world works perfectly. So think about the water cycle. You know what I'm saying? It rains, evaporates, go in the clouds, doing all that shit. Yeah. The fucking bugs eat the grass, the animals eat the bugs, and they die and they go back into the earth and everything. So minus us, everything works perfectly. Yeah. So you can't tell me that was just some random coincidence. Like, it was like, it might have been a big bang, that might have been part of it, but you can't tell me that it was just some random dust rolled up and created all this shit when these functions work perfectly. Yeah. So somebody made this shit. Yeah.
Dude, that's a cool argument, and I never heard it outside of humans, like taking humans out of it, but just this works.
Because we're the ones with the free will.
Yeah.
And we come and fuck shit up.
Well, to me, the human beings, adding that to the mix makes it even more incredible of this being an accident. Because one thing that science has yet to explain is human consciousness.
Mm-hmm.
Like, single, like evolution from a single cell, it emerged, and then we got all this complexity and all this stuff and life. That alone is pretty miraculous. But like the fact that those clumps of cells got smarter to the point where they were aware of themselves and could step outside of themselves and look back at ourselves and think about the meaning of things. You know what I mean? And that consciousness, how does that happen?
I don't know.
How does just a mush of brain... Somebody had a joke. I think this was somebody at Radio Room. I forget. But she said, I'm worried my brain is just haunted meat.
That's all it is.
It's crazy to think about.
That's all it is. Like the crazy part is like, what the fuck is a soul?
It's just mush.
Like,
so how does this mush
becomes an
together?
Individual?
Yeah.
See, that's where it gets me at, like the individuality of shit. Because if you think about it, like, of course there's minor things, but there's minor differences, but we're made up of the same shit. So why don't we act the same?
Yeah.
like we. What makes an individual like you? Of course, it's impossible to have people raised and experience the same goddamn thing. But say for instance, you could have two people and they're raised the exact same way, they experience the exact same thing, but those people will still inevitably, I can't even say that fucking word, inevitably become two different people.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So and it's like,
you see that with identical
crazy.
twins. You ever met any identical twins and they're completely different?
Yes, my mom, she's passed away at the time, but she has an identical twin.
Okay.
So and they're completely fucking different.
Yeah, and identical twins is interesting because they have identical genetics too.
Exactly. So how the fuck are they different?
Yeah, same upbringing.
So
yeah,
I seen this one post. I think it was Twitter. That was like, if you think about it, we are nothing but a brain inside a armor suit, a fucking muscle and skeletons.
Yeah, like Man in the Machine. Yeah.
That's all we are. We are a brain. That's all.
Which is crazy because you think about, where does you stop? Am I my feet? Like if you hit my feet, I'd hurt, and I feel everything. Like, where does the you reside? Where does the soul reside? Is it here or is it here? Or is it? I agree. I think it's mostly in your brain, but.
Yeah,
but you're still consciously experiencing everything in a body.
So like that's like sex.
Okay.
Think about sex for a second.
Let's think about sex.
Let's think about sex for a second. What is sex ultimately used for? To
making other babies.
So, what the fuck goes into creating a whole nother life? Like so. Is the action of sex, is it creating a soul right then, or is it creating the body of which a soul will come and inhabit?
Oh, dude.
Because it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, like when does the soul come in?
Yeah, exactly.
That would help answer the abortion question. Okay. The soul comes in at 6 weeks, so we can't kill that one because it's a soul now. But before that, it's just body cells. That's it.
But have you ever heard my joke about abortion?
No, tell me it.
It was
if you want to tell it on here.
I don't give a fuck. I don't mind telling jokes on air and shit.
Yeah. Well, there's not that many people that watch this yet.
But still, people be scared to tell the jokes. Like somebody's gonna steal it. It's like we live every day.
Yeah.
So that means it's possibilities for jokes every day.
You're right, dude. New jokes should be coming all the time. Or at least ideas.
So if somebody see a joke that I got and then it's old to them, the fuck way, I come up with some new shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, the abortion joke. Remember they was calling it the heartbeat bill.
Yeah.
So they said the heartbeat bill was that abortion can't be done if a heartbeat is detected,
Mm-hmm.
which is crazy because a heartbeat can be detected from anywhere from 4 to 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And it takes a month for a bitch to miss a period anyway.
Yeah.
So she might not even know. But the thing is that do you know how many women is gonna be getting Sparta kicked within the first months?
That's the joke.
I'm just
A little 300 reference there.
I'm just saying.
Abortion.
I'm just saying because it's kind of fucking unfair. Like I'm cool with the old rules. Like
Yeah.
before they said they were giving what like 2 months,
Yeah.
and that seems
Yeah.
pretty.
Texas just passed a law. The Biden administration suing them. It's 6 weeks. Anything after 6 weeks, which is just a shade outside of a woman missing her period. So I'm pro-life. But there's a little gray in the early parts.
I don't give a fuck.
Sure.
Look here. If I beat my meat and I can shoot my baby juice in the motherfucking toilet whenever I fucking ever, you can do whatever that little sperm baby you want to. If you want to flush that motherfucker, go ahead. If you want to take that embryo and pew, get him up out of
Do
here.
you think there's a limit though to when it would be acceptable?
I mean, do he got feet? That's
Does he
like if he got little feet in there, come on, you might be a little too late. But if he's still over there looking like motherfucking scrambled egg, like nah, you can. The soul ain't in there yet. Nah,
The soul hasn't beamed down the spaceship.
The soul don't come till you have feet, man. That's all I'm saying. Like if he's still looking like a little tadpole, get him up out of here. He can go.
Yeah, that's a trip. What if the soul beams down from space?
Because
Scientologists believe weird stuff like that. I don't even know.
we might be some motherfucking aliens.
There might be some aliens.
We
that
might
just
be some
inhabit.
aliens. Because remember, man, like I said, we is the only anomaly on this fucking planet. Like, all the other animals and shit be cool, and they do what the fuck they meant to do.
Yeah.
We the ones that be fucking shit. We are the cancers of the earth.
Well, that's a point for the Bible, because that's kind of that worldview is, man inhabits the earth and we are sinful and fallen and we mess everything up and are in need of redemption.
That's what it is.
So that's a point in that favor. But yeah, I my doubts about religion are more in the dogma side of things, more in like when you get like the man influencing and like when it's used for control. Like the church you went to, very modest sounding, like not a huge church, right? Small. The churches I hate are the mega churches.
Yeah.
There's guys like Stephen Furtick, I think is a snake. He's a mega church pastor at Elevation in Charlotte. The Joel Osteens, like these guys that live in multi-million-dollar mansions and preach about prosperity gospel, like give to the church. You'll get money. You'll get a car. Like he'll bless you in these monetary, worldly ways. I'm like, dude. When I see people like that, I'm like, dude. I reject that brand of Christianity wholesale.
The only difference between a pimp and a pastor is fucking pussy in the open. That's all. They do the same shit.
Yeah.
Be pimping the congregation.
Well, that's an interesting thing too. You have all these Catholic priests who diddle little kids.
Man, I got a joke. I've been staying away from it. I've been trying my best. I was actually talking about this today with my girlfriend. I'm trying my best to find the funny in it because it's something there.
What's the premise? Let's talk about it.
The premise is how good is little boy butt?
Oh my god!
Cause it's just like motherfuckers be risking their whole fucking career
Yeah.
to get a piece of that ass. I'm trying to figure out how good is it if they're. I'm gonna get you canceled before this shit even get
I
out.
don't care. I think Louis C.K. has a similar joke about pedophilia.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck.
Yeah, they must have something, or how bad is the life as a priest? Like that's what you got to go to, dude.
Like I'm just trying to figure out. Like
there's something wrong with that structure to me. Like if human beings are like, because it wasn't just one or two, dude. There's tons of priests.
That's why
it's
I'm
like
like
they got in there and they're like, wait, we can't have sex. Holy shit! And I got to do this the rest of my life. So some of that constraining is like, I don't know, dude. I don't know if that's a right. There's really nothing in the Bible that says the priests have to be celibate either.
If maybe because it's technically not a sin if you're not fucking vagina.
Ugh, dude, it's a sin. It's gotta be a sin. Is pedophile?
I don't fucking know.
It's gotta be.
I don't know. We gotta look it up.
Maybe nobody thought of that back then. Did they?
They didn't think of it because it was cool. Because back in the day, like all like the famous
homosexuality was around back then.
Homosexuality was around back then, and like a lot of like famous philosophers and scholars and shit, they would have like little assistants, like young male assistants that would help them with their work, like apprentices, and they be fucking them.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Research. No, I wish I had the people like it's like famous artisans and shit, and they had like the apprentices that will learn from them and everything, and they be smashing them.
Yeah. Well, I heard about the Spartans. You referenced the movie 300. What Sparta, I guess, was the ancient
What's the place? Yeah.
Ancient Greek, whatever. I'm gonna butcher this, but those warriors to build camaraderie would have sex with each other. Yeah. That's what I heard.
It's probably true.
Need somebody to fact check.
Probably true. Because them motherfuckers was disgusting, man. Like they would literally just have orgies, like just, hey, it's Friday night. Yeah. Like, yeah.
It's weird to think sex has been around for so long.
Like, who was the first person to eat booty? Like, I want to know. I want to know who was the first person like bend over. Like, let me get that. Like,
oh my gosh. Yeah.
Who invented it?
I don't know.
Who invented eating vagina? Like,
it was like an accident at first. And like, oh, that felt kind of good. Try it again.
It's like,
try it again. I would now every time. Eating vagina was probably later because I don't think the pleasure of the woman was that important for a long time.
It's not.
We kind of probably had it better for most of history.
It is what it is.
Women were just submissive and it was all about the guy.
And then a man's world,
sexual revolution. I think that's a very positive thing.
And it's so crazy how
it's better too.
But have you noticed? I don't know if you noticed it, but there's been a influx of red pill activity since the patriarch is falling and blah blah.
What does red pill activity mean?
Red pill is just like the truth of the matter.
Oh, the red pill. Yeah, never mind. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, but have you noticed that there's been an influx? Like motherfuckers is really starting to go back to that because like a lot of the feminist movement and shit is on that bullshit.
How do you feel about this?
Oh, I'm red pill as fuck. Oh yeah. I've been red pill. Like I'm not no fucking extremist because there's a lot of things. This is what I don't like. Like, you know Kevin Samuels?
No.
Are you familiar with him? Well, he's a guy. I wouldn't say that he necessarily subscribes to being red pill, but he's a guy. Have you seen that Average at Best video?
No.
Well, anyway, I'll put you on to him. But anyway, he pretty much tells. He has like a lot of people call into a show, mostly women. They call into that show and they be talking about like how they can't find a good man, blah blah blah, and he be telling them like, because you kind of don't deserve a good man, blah blah, and he tells them that shit, right? But what I don't like about this whole red pill movement is that a lot of incel and fucking women hater guys,
they're hijacking it.
Yeah, they get in there and they start a fucking He-Man woman's haters group, and it's just like, my nigga, are you gay? Like, we're not here to hate women. No. We are here to not put up with the bullshit that comes with the feminine shit.
Right. Right. I have some theories on this.
What's up?
Yeah. So basically, I think the feminist movement is well intentioned, but they're. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for this.
Say it.
Well, it's becoming very political, and it becomes like this, But there are differences between men and women. That's real. So there are things, but and there are, like, despite how chauvinistic history has been, which
of course, yes, definitely.
There's still a need for strong masculine men who are not douchebags, who say what they mean, who are have integrity, assertive. They follow their mission and purpose and passion in life unapologetically, and that's what women are wanting. So the feminists are, they're trying so hard to climb the ladder. They're ignoring the fact that you do need a strong brand of masculinity.
But
meanwhile, the guys that get pissed off just about the feminists, they're going too far the other way, and they're thinking, well, hey, screw women. No, you still need to be a freaking man.
Yeah.
And like,
So
man, like I'm just like I don't know, like I'm trying to be better, but like, but yeah, there needs like guys need to.
I'm gonna
be
tell you,
stronger.
tell you the problem with it.
Go ahead.
A lot of the feminists, like, see, you started your statement by saying that there are differences between men and women.
Yes.
And a lot of the feminists believe that we are the same.
Yeah.
When that is not the fucking truth.
Yeah.
And I be having to tell my girl this, like, I be hitting her with the motherfucking knowledge, like, this is how we gonna work over here.
Yeah.
So it's basically like, a lot of women think that we men find what we men do attractive in women. And it's like, no. Like, so a lot of women think that we're going to be successful and fucking, assertive, and I'm going to make all this money, and this is what's going to find me a man. I'm going to be educated and shit. But to be honest, most of the time, we don't give a fuck about that. To be like you don't want no bum bitch.
Oh, you're saying the woman?
Yeah.
I don't care how much a woman makes at all. At all. I mean, I prefer not to have $500,000 in debt.
Yeah, we prefer you not be a bum, but at the same time, like the thing that makes us men attractive
is a different thing.
Is what a lot of these feminists think is gonna make them attractive.
Right.
And it's like, no, we don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Just look nice. Mm-hmm. Be nice.
Yeah.
And just don't be a fucking bum. Like,
yeah.
And you would work wonders.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't gotta be fucking poor. Like, yes, go pursue your dreams and all that shit.
Yeah.
But understand that's not what we look for. And what the fuck. So
yeah, the most attractive thing to me in a woman, I think, is someone who's herself, who's confident in herself, and who's fun. Playful and fun.
I don't care. Cancel me. A fun woman. That's a rare Pokemon. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You don't think women are fun?
Some of them are.
I think a lot of them are fun.
Some of them are. Now,
somebody could take a joke, hopefully, because we give them
my lady is fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I found one. Like, yes, I gotta get her ass off the streets. Like, come here. But and a lot of thing is that, like I said, they think that men and women aren't different when they are different. Like, as far as, like, no lie, back when I was single, the thing I do like about the feminist movement is the whole sexual liberation shit. I can go and have sex with who the fuck I want when I want. That makes getting pussy easy. That makes getting pussy easy.
So you're in favor of that?
Yeah, cause like, hey, okay, and be sexually liberated. Yeah. We gonna that makes fucking confident niggas like me get some pussy. It's like, oh yeah, but at the same time, when those emotions and shit hit, cause we can do that as men. Hold up, can you fuck a woman that is fine as fuck, but you hate her guts?
It's possible. Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You think a woman can fuck a man that she just fucking hate?
No.
Yeah.
She get feelings.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like we can go and we can, like, I've never cheated in my life. Go ahead and reference, because it was no point. You know what I'm saying? If I could just be single and fuck who I want.
Right.
But men can cheat and still love their woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like
yeah, because it was meaningless sex.
Meaningless. Like, hey, that's just like taking a piss. It like, straight up, it's that simple. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I can go fuck a chick right now and literally forget I fucked her.
Oh my god.
Like, straight up, it's like that fucking simple. But a lot of ladies don't do that. Like, so.
Yeah.
You know what it is. And it's a lot of Delusion.
Delusion.
Yeah. Like, cause how old are you?
32.
32, so we around the same generation.
Getting up there.
We all grew up with these Disney movies and shit.
Yeah.
This whole Disney princess shit. Like just
Yeah.
because I exist, I deserve a Prince Charming and all that
Yeah.
shit. That ain't reality.
No, it's not. No,
It's not fucking reality. And the economy is shit right now.
Right.
And the imbalance of like people who are well off
Yeah.
and poor people is a big ass
It's
gap.
spread. Yeah.
So basically, so the thing comes is that a lot of women think they deserve a man that's making all this fucking money to support and all that shit.
Yeah.
But it ain't that many of them out there.
There aren't. The funny thing too is there's a lot of really wealthy men who are just simps, bro. Like they don't know how to talk. They're very insecure. They're not who a woman would actually want, except for the money. So there's guys that are, they're just pussies, really.
And they get cheated on a lot.
Oh, of course they do, because they're not strong, confident guys. So if you don't have that core, they're still going to cheat. So there's plenty of guys that I'm sure are like more blue collar, lower ends, but they're just their own guy. They could get hot women too. So
Potentially. So the problem is, like I was saying, it's not that many. Like if you look at the whole majority, it's not that many really well off guys in comparison to people who are average or fucking broke. So, and there's this whole culture of, oh, if you a broke nigga, you don't get no play, blah 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 blah.
There is.
Yeah. Especially in the black community.
Well, this is what. Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, especially in the black community.
Wait, so they ask qualifying questions like, "Show me your resume. Like, what income do you have?
It's more
what kind
like
of car do you drive?
Yeah, like the shit you got.
What shit you got? Yeah.
Like it was so funny. Like
Dude,
I'm
that's bullshit.
gonna tell you the bullshit. So I seen on Facebook, right? This chick had posted. She said, "Why do men think that women are attracted to their money?" And that's it, right? So I commented me with the comedic comments. I put, "Hey, I've heard Cardi B, right?"
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a song, and in the song she said, "Broke niggas don't deserve pussy," and then the ad-lib says, "I know that's right." And women around the world resonate with that shit. Like and if you ever hear that song in the club, broke niggas don't deserve pussy. Every woman in the club, I know that's right. And you mean to tell me why we think that? All right, cool.
Yeah. The only reason that kind of could be true is if the money correlated with the guy just being his own dude, being a badass, and but that's not always.
It doesn't. No, you can, like you said, you can be the simplest simp in the world, but make money.
Exactly.
And most of the time,
just crumble. You can't even talk to women, or you're an idiot. Like this is a weak thing guys do. They'll brag about themselves, or they're like, they'll flex like unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Like if you're confident in yourself, they'll find out. You don't even.
Of course, you don't got to do all that bullshit.
Don't be sipping.
Just be yourself.
Don't be talking too much. Just have fun.
If you confident dude, it just radiates out of you. It radiates out of you. But also on our front, a lot of guys be lying. Be lying. A lot of guys will sit here and sell a woman a dream like I'm this, I'm that, and really not this and that. Yeah. And then they get the box, and then
the box.
Yeah, they get the box, and then
the cardboard box. Are you talking about?
No, we talking about the vagina.
Oh, the box.
Get the box.
Oh, the vagina.
Yeah, the vagina.
Oh, yes, the vagina.
So once they get the cooter, then they start to reveal the layers of the onion start to come out, and then it started to come to the light that he's not who he pretended to be. Yeah. So now she's looking at him slighted, and the rest of the niggas too, because apparently if one nigga do wrong, we all do wrong.
Yeah. Dude, you're the love doctor, man. This is good. We're gonna solve some of the world's problems with this one.
We're not gonna solve the problem because these motherfuckers are damn stubborn as hell. Yeah. They stubborn until they about 40, and then they realize that they fucking single.
The women?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're single. Pill, bro. It's fuck. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, the other thing I think guys mess up is you mentioned the fairy tale movies and stuff, and then like the romantic comedies of the love story and shit.
Yeah.
Those movies are wrong.
Yeah, it's fuck. It's fuck.
Like when the guy, this is stuff I used to do. Oh, I'm so embarrassed that I used to do these things. Like I would write poems to girls.
Hey, sometimes that shit work now.
Mixtapes.
Sometimes that work now.
And like, well, if you're in a relationship, maybe it's okay and it's still cringy.
But
like,
if you're trying to get her,
trying to get a girl,
oh yeah, that's kind
no.
of yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's weird because it's like, I don't know you. This is weird. Like, this is desperate beta male behavior.
No, I'm gonna tell you,
I did that for my whole childhood, probably. Through high school, I hadn't figured it out until.
Don't feel bad. I did it too.
Some little bitches, dude.
Hey, look, I wrote a poem for a chick, straight up. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you another thing that's fake. The whole like the romantic conversation where you like the innocent goofy guy that's like a clutch and shit, and that shit don't work either.
Yeah.
I remember
you gotta have a strong masculine core.
Yeah, I
if
remember.
you don't have that, you're fucked.
So I went. This when I was in college, and we had a skate night for the college. So we went to the skating rink, and this one fine ass chick, I was trying to get her so bad. She was like, "I want to go to the skating rink, but I don't have a car to go." And I'm like, "Shit, you can go with me, girl. What's up?" I don't know how to skate. I don't know how to skate. But fuck it. I already told her I ain't know how to skate, blah, blah. And so I go to the skating rink, you know what I'm saying? She's fine as shit. I don't give a fuck. She was the finest girl in the skating rink that fucking night.
Did you get roller blades or roller skates?
Rollerblade. I mean roller skates. Roller skates. They didn't have
Picture
blades.
you on skates, dude. You're a big dude. If you didn't know.
So here's the thing. So I'm there the whole night and I'm busting my ass. Repeatedly busting my ass. But I'm over here thinking like on some romantic comedy shit. Like, I got the baddest chick in the room. And she's laughing. She's enjoying herself. She's helping me up and all that shit. And I'm like, hey, nigga, I got this in the bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm the lovable idiot right now.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Friend zone the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Friend zone the shit out of me. I thought I had a chance when I first like invited her to go and she lit up. She's like, oh, I'm like, all right, bet this is where I can make my move.
Yeah.
That shit don't work. But you gotta find a medium.
Yeah.
Like, because like you can't just be a complete dick.
Yeah, true.
But sometimes you gotta be a dick.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Because when I noticed that a lot of ladies will try to run over you. If you allow them to do it, they'll run over you.
You got to be like Han Solo. You ever seen Star Wars?
Yeah, I'm a big Star Wars fan.
Dude, Han Solo.
Yeah, so
Han Solo makes the entire series. Like, Disney owes all the royalties to Harrison Ford because everything, like the new shit, it's fine, whatever. But like,
man, fuck that new shit. No.
Harrison Ford, like, that's how you want to be, I think. Because, dude, he's a badass. He's a swindler. He's kind of a dick. Yeah. But he's funny.
I'm more of a Lando.
You more of a Lando?
I'm more of a Lando.
Lando's suave.
Yeah, Lando got the swag, boy.
Yeah. Lando, remember he was hitting on Leia the second she got
Hey, of course you got to.
Like, what have we here?
What have we here?
I was like, easy, asshole. This is my chick.
He was like, oh, okay.
And you notice how Princess Leia, she resisted like the whole time.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
a lot of the ladies
and Luke was kind of a beta bitch.
He was.
Luke, remember, he's like, I want to go to Tashi Station to get some power converters. Like, he was just complaining and shit the whole time.
Yeah, fuck Luke.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, Luke later on in the series, he was
into
cool.
his own.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure he stayed
fuck
single.
Luke. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about the prequels?
Oh, the prequels, so episode 1 through 3. I hated them for a long time. Now I like to watch them for comedic purposes. I like to make fun of.
I appreciate
Anakin.
the prequels. I appreciate.
You appreciated
the
them?
Yeah. Like, of course they got their problems, but I'm entertained by them.
Well, now I like them more because the episode 7 through like the latest 3. I like those, but they went off so much of the old ones. The new ones now, or the prequels now, have a totally different feel to me.
The new ones are ass.
You don't like them?
I hate them.
Dude, I liked Rey.
I hated Rey.
I thought she was hot, dude.
She's hot, but I hated her.
Really?
Fucking, she's good at everything for no fucking reason.
Oh, true. Yeah, they kind of sped up the Jedi process with her. She
sped up. She didn't do shit. Like, man, look, how the fuck, if you are, you haven't been shown to do any prior training and that shit, you get into the Millennium Falcon and you know how to drive this shit. You know how to fix this shit. Like, where the fuck did you learn how to do any of this shit? When she was getting interrogated by the First Order and she just Jedi mind tricked out of nowhere. It's like, how did you know to fucking do that? Like,
Yeah. Well, I think Disney wanted to make it a big movie. They had a lot to get done, so they had to take shortcuts with her Jedi training.
But here's the thing, though. Disney, they're trying to be very secretive about the agenda that they pushing. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as people criticize Rey, like actual criticism of her not going through any training, her not having any character progression, and that shit, the first thing they say is, "You don't like strong female characters," and it's like, huh? What do you mean? Because I love Leia.
Yeah,
I love Ahsoka Tano. I love Asajj Ventress. Right. I love Satine. Like I like, what the fuck are you talking about? They and so the thing is that, and then you see, like, even in the Han Solo movie.
Yeah,
in the Han Solo movie,
that was kind of a fun movie.
You seen that one? I
only saw it once. I don't even remember it.
You remember Lando? Remember his female robot?
No.
But anyways, they had a female robot who was trying to have a revolution for the robots, and it's just like, when the fuck are these robots this sentient? Like, the robots know that they're fucking droids. They know that they're fucking droids. They know that they're there to do a fucking job. Blah,
so
blah,
there was
blah,
a female robot revolution?
Yes.
What?
Yes. Like, go back and watch that shit. Yeah, and dude, she was in love with Lando, and so they had some type of fucking bot human. Yeah. It was.
Dude, yeah, well, Disney is trying to make it perfectly PC. They're trying to make it, okay, we're going to have this demographic. Nothing against homosexuality, but they did have, like, a gay kiss in the last one. I was like, I get it, but, like, why? Like,
so, dude, I'm going to tell you my gripe with it.
Attack of the freaking, yeah.
I'm going to tell you my
diversity quotas. I'm like, shit.
But here's the thing. Why the fuck? You're trying to fill diversity quotas in a universe with fucking humans, robots, aliens, all that shit. This shit was the most diverse shit already. So you're feeling diverse. So basically, you're creating a problem to address a problem in a universe that don't have them problems. Yeah, they don't have, like, racism or feminism, none of that shit. Yeah. And unless it's like a Twilight, they'd be fucking the shit out of Twilights. Those are the little slave girls with the big long ass tentacles out their head.
Oh yeah.
They be fucking the shit out. They be sex slaves. That's part that's part of the lore.
Right, that's part of the lore. Yeah, you read the Star Wars books and stuff? Oh, dude, you're all up on that.
I am a stan. I love fucking Star Wars.
Yeah. What does that mean?
A stan, super fan.
Super fan.
Yeah. Okay. Stan.
Yeah, dude, I do. I still love Star Wars,
me too,
despite how much they're messing it up.
Yeah, they're fucking. Now, The Mandalorian was fire.
Yeah, well, they put a lot of great directors behind those.
Because here's the thing, like right now with Star Wars, it's almost like a war between two factions. Like you got, like, the people of the Mandalorian, they're kind of like the old heads, who, like, enjoy, like, the franchise itself
for what it was. Right?
Yeah. And now you got the newer people like Kathleen Kennedy now, who's over the new shit, who's trying to push the diversity quotas and shit, and so it's divided. So that's why you see how the tone of the Mandalorian was in comparison to the new Star Wars movies. Yeah. And it's like, you can tell there's definitely a fucking tone shift there. Yeah. Like, they actually beefing over there. And I'm gonna tell you the funny shit. I forgot the girl's name, but the girl who played Cara Dune in there, in the Mandalorian, the chick.
Okay, I haven't seen the whole Mandalorian.
Well, anyway, it's a chick in there. She's a fucking badass, and she's a great character. But she tweeted some things.
Oh wait, I think I heard about this. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So I'm trying to exactly remember what she tweeted, but she tweeted some bullshit, right? And they fired her.
Yes.
So that goes back to my first thing. You said that we don't like strong female characters when you literally fired a strong female character.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If she's not on the same team, like, she probably, I think she tweeted something politically that didn't agree with that program. So they're like, well, you're not on our side. Screw you.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're a woman anymore. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it's fucking dumb.
Who's the dark side, really?
Yeah, man.
I think it's Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah.
That's her name, right? Kathleen Kennedy.
That's her.
Yeah.
I bet her pussy is dry. I bet her pussy is dry as fuck. Gotta be. That is definitely dry pussy energy, straight up.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, she's a feminist.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't mind feminists, man. It's just the retard feminists are the ones. I'm like, Do you not hear yourself saying this shit?
Yeah, I think when it consumes you and it's your only thing, that's when it's kind of a little too much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in general, though, I don't have a problem with women like doing cool shit.
Yeah,
it's
you
great.
do what the fuck you do. Yeah.
Yeah.
You seen what they did? Are you familiar with He-Man?
Mm-mm.
He-Man and the Masters of the Universe?
No.
It's like an old cartoon. It just come on with Thundercats and all that shit.
Yeah, I know Thundercats.
Yeah, but anyway, they remastered He-Man. They did a whole other thing. And the new show that came out wasn't even about He-Man. It was about the female character, Teela.
He-Girl?
So basically, the show is called The Master of the Universe, the He-Man and the Master of the Universe. And he gets cucked the first fucking chapter.
He gets cucked?
Yeah. And so the story is about her the entire fucking time. And then it comes back at the last episode. Spoilers, I don't give a fuck. The last episode, He-Man comes back because he was like fucked up. He was like in some other fucking dimension. And he comes back and he's like, I have the power. He becomes He-Man again and dies. So how the fuck you gonna have a He-Man show that's not even about fucking He-Man?
Yeah. Are people watching these shows? I feel like the stuff that gets really really like into the PC stuff doesn't do well. It's like bad content.
It doesn't do well because they don't give a fuck about story anymore. It's not good.
Right, I know, but I'm saying, are people watching it? Like, are enough people watching it that they keep doing this?
Only the loud people watch it.
Yeah.
Only the people who are the loudest about it. But like regular people who just enjoy like media, like enjoy stuff, they like, all right, this is kind of some bullshit.
Yeah. And they might not even be able to describe why. They're like, this is dumb.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
This doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it doesn't feel.
Because it's not right.
Mm-hmm.
It's out of kilter or something with the way the universe is supposed to be. Like they're supposed to be, like we said at the beginning, supposed to be strong, confident man. They're supposed to be a feminine, strong woman, and a Han and Leia story that doesn't exist anymore because Han would be canceled.
Han would definitely be
canceled when he shot Greedo or whatever. Like he
would definitely be canceled.
He shot first. That's not cool.
Fuck
be some gun guts upset about that.
I'm surprised they don't cancel Jabba the Hutt, nigga. This nigga
Jabba.
Yeah, he had Leia.
Well, he was kind of a bad guy. He's kind of canceled anyway.
Jabba was cool. I fuck with Jabba.
Yeah, dude, that guy was sweet. It was like a whole puppet, right? Mm-hmm. That was like a.
Yeah, man, they was really dope with the practical effects back in the day.
Yeah.
Like everything's CGI now.
Yeah. Did you appreciate the practical effects of the new ones at least?
Yeah.
Because J.J. Abrams did some pretty cool practical effects.
Yeah, I do. Like I don't mind CGI, but when you do it too much, it's just like Like the last fight of Black Panther, I hated it.
Yeah.
I fucking hated it. I'm like
I didn't like it either.
It's like you could have just redid the waterfall scene.
Yeah.
Like you literally got a fight of these people fighting with their real ass bodies, and then in the last minute of the movie, now it's all CGI.
Yeah.
Like you can put like some CGI when they're doing like flips and shit, but for the most part, let them throw hands.
Yeah, I hear you, man.
You seen Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi, the newest Marvel movie?
I've seen previews. I've not seen it yet.
I've seen it.
It's good?
It's all right. Yeah. It's decent.
Is it what's the backstory on that one?
Shang-Chi
it's Asian characters, right? What country is it based out of?
China.
Is it China? Okay.
China. Yeah. Shang-Chi, I wasn't even familiar with the character at first. But turns out he's actually been there for a little minute.
Yeah.
He's one of the
in the comic books?
Yeah, he's actually a pretty popular character. And I had no idea who
now
the fuck he was.
Now that just came out. Is that in theaters or is that
it's in theaters right now.
Okay.
I think they streamed it too.
Dude, I used to be such a nut about going to theaters to see big movies. I've gotten away from it because of the COVID, but
yeah, I went to movies the other day and I didn't know how much I missed it.
Dude, are you the type of person who'd go to movies by yourself?
Sometimes depends on the movies.
I would go by myself.
But I love the classic movie date.
Yeah,
I love the classic movie date. Like,
yeah, it's a fun one.
It's just because me and my girl, we went and seen Candyman, the newest Candyman.
Okay.
Pretty good.
I haven't seen that one either. Dude, I'm behind.
I mean, most of the time I'll be pirating movies.
Pirating movies?
Yeah. Hey.
Saw steals movies.
I do.
Somebody see this, go arrest them.
I steal them. What the fuck I do? I got like 3 different websites where I go watch them bitches that, hey.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, what it is. Or I can go down to the barbershop and my man be having the damn bootleg DVDs.
Yeah, DVDs.
So, yeah,
Yeah, dude.
The same place I got this fucking fucking fake ass shirt. I can go give you some bootleg movies. Man.
Do you buy movies
to
keep, like for a collection or anything?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Yeah, I'd like to do that. I think I buy DVDs there.
Now, what I'm mad because I lost my collection. I had a collection. I had a big. When I was a kid, I used to give my computer aids by going to LimeWire.
Yeah, me too.
And fucking getting shit. I was a big martial arts and Godzilla fan.
Oh hell yeah!
Like the original Godzilla, like all the way from the 50s. Like I had a whole big ass little notebook of burned DVDs from like Godzilla all the way back to even the black and white. Right. I fucking love Godzilla. So I had a big collection there. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. Yeah. It was that and martial arts movies.
Okay.
That was my shit. It had the occasional porn in there from time to time. But, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still remember the first time I got caught jacking off the porn.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. Look at that story. First time, so it happened more than once.
No. No, it only happened once.
Okay.
But this goes to show just how convenient today is.
Yeah.
Cause I had an old dinosaur of a computer. Cause one thing my mom was about, like we weren't the richest motherfuckers, but my mom was adamant about us keeping up with technology. Yeah. So I don't know how the fuck she did it, but we was able to get an old dinosaur back computer, and we had it. And then she had some type of way got a laptop. Okay. And when she got a laptop, she gave me her computer. Okay. So I had the computer in my room, and of course, what do you think a fucking 13-year-old boy gonna do? Yeah. So shit, hey, we still had to dial up and everything. Yeah. So I go on the LimeWire and I type in the shit, and I get like I'm like, all right, that sounds great. So boom, download, and I have like the thing on the computer where it's like the paper going to the file.
It's a video. Oh yeah.
That shit was like 1%.
Oh no.
2%. I'm like, all right, fuck. So
oh my God.
So I left it alone. I went to school.
What? You left it?
It was downloading so slow. Download? No.
Oh God.
But his day though. Went to school and I'm thinking about this shit the whole day. I'm down.
You were thinking about the whole day?
And I got home and the download wasn't complete. It had stopped because my mom had got on the phone sometime that day. Maybe we could be on the internet and the phone at the same time. Right. So apparently sometime during that day, she had made a phone call. It stopped the whole download. So it wasn't done yet. So I went and clicked it again, and it still was nowhere near done. So I went, played, fucking ate dinner and everything. And this was
So was the monitor on?
No. Well,
or did you turn the monitor off?
I mean, the monitor was on, but nobody comes in my room. Okay. So this was Friday night. Yeah. I started to download Thursday. This was Friday. This was Friday night. Multiple days. Yeah.
How long was the video?
Look. Hello. Okay, go. This was Friday night, so I had forgot that we was gonna have a family function Saturday. So my cousins from Georgia were on their way up here Friday night. So I'm downloading the shit, and it gets like 8, 9 o'clock. I finally get my room. It's like 100% like, yes, yeah, we get to it. So it's like, I click on it, I start, getting to it. Yeah. And my cousin comes in the room. And it's like, hey, how you doing? It's like, hey, what you doing? And by this time, I was so frustrated because it took 2 days to download this shit. I was like looking at porn, and I didn't stop.
You didn't stop?
No.
Are you serious?
No, I did not stop because it took so fucking long. I was frustrated. I was gonna get this fucking nut. I don't care. Didn't care. Fuck it.
Okay, so is your cousin telling you?
No.
How'd you get caught? Or was that it?
That was who caught me.
Oh, that was it. So your mom didn't find out? Oh, dang. You got off easy.
Yeah, like, what she was going to do? What the fuck? Like, my mom and dad didn't even have the sex talk with me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, this was the sex talk. My mom came in, seen my condoms on the dresser, because I didn't hide them. And she was like, what are these for? And I was like, what you think? And then she walked out the room. And then she came back and said, "You better leave them little nasty girls alone," and walked out of the room again. Cause it's like I'm using the condom, so
And that was it.
yeah. Like she had sex talk with my brother and my sister, but me, it was just that was it. Cause like,
Were you youngest?
yeah, I'm the youngest.
Yeah.
So it's just like you see, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
apparently, I know something.
Oh my god, dude, my sex talk was horrible. I'll tell you what happened. I played Pop Warner football, and there was like this banquet out in Arizona. I was getting some like academic award for it, and I thought it was really cool. It really wasn't that big a thing, but he was like, "Dave, we're gonna go out to this banquet for you, and yeah, it'll be a fun trip, just you and your dad." So we flew out there, and we had a couple of days before the thing. And he's like, we're going to take a road trip up to Sedona and the Grand Canyon, which is like a 6-hour drive in the desert. So we get in the car, and instead of just talking or putting on the radio, he gets out these tapes, and he puts the tapes in. And the tapes are like a guided sex talk thing, and each tape was a different chapter about a different topic of purity. Masturbation was one. Like, oh my gosh. And it's the desert. I couldn't escape. Like, if I got out of the car, I'd die. Like, it was like complete entrapment. We didn't even talk. We just listened to the tapes. And I was like, well.
How old were you again?
I was 12, 13 maybe. I was like, you tricked me on this damn trip. So yeah,
that's gonna be fun when I fuck around and have kids. Like,
yeah,
I want a boy.
You want a boy?
I want a boy.
Yeah.
And this is I can't wait to have the sex talk.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna have to start with the I kind of line like, boy, you ain't get no coochie. I just gotta see what he say.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. I feel like it might be better to have that kind of approach, you know.
Like
if you have this thing like it's so forbidden, we don't like. Oh, we got to keep this perfect. Then it's like you can't talk about anything. Then
see, I want to be that cool dad to where
he'll come to you.
Yeah. Cause like I used to be a stepfather.
Oh. Like
I had a girlfriend of 3 years who had a son, and I was in his life taking up that role, and shit, I'm the guy that you learn through exposure and experience instead of talking down to you and shit. So like, I mean, one time he got in trouble because he said shit at school, and I don't give a fuck about profanity. I got what is his grades good? Is he misbehaving? Is he hitting people? No. Why the fuck he calling me about this goddamn? So what I did was, my girl was like, can you talk to him about it? I said, all right. I said, all right. So shit, damn, fuck, hell. I'm like, these are all the bad words, and this is how you use them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So these are the words that you shouldn't say in certain settings, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. And certain settings. That's the message.
So basically, I taught him all the curse words. So it's like, cool. Because the reason he said shit was because he heard it from another kid and didn't know that it was something bad to say.
Right.
So I taught him all the bad words. So it's like, boom. Now you know which words are bad, which words are good. So now that you know, if you do it again, I'm going to bust your ass.
Yeah.
But you know.
Yeah.
So that's the approach I have.
That's great, man. Father of the year, dude.
Like I don't want to be no fucking super stern ass. Like of course you're gonna have principles. Like of course I'm not gonna let you do what the fuck you want to do, but at the same time, I don't want to rule my household through fear.
Absolutely. What a powerful statement.
Yeah,
what a powerful statement.
Cause why the fuck would I want my kid scared of me? I should be the one that they confide in.
Yeah.
Like, cause if they can't confide in me, they're gonna go confide in somewhere else.
Yeah. Should you operate out of fear or love? To me, that's the fork in the road, you know?
It's a fear.
That brings me back to the religious thing, because it's like, if you feel like you can't go to God because you feel so guilty and you hate yourself and you're afraid of going to hell, it's the equivalent of being afraid of getting your ass whooped by your dad, and so therefore I don't talk to him. It's like, I don't know.
No. I'm still a believer of the ass whooping, but it's not like the first thing. Like, it's just like, man, you get your ass whooped depending on the offense.
You ever seen The Lion King?
Yes.
Remember how Lion King's great, by the way. There's a lot of really powerful metaphors in that movie. When
Even though they
the
stole
dad, what's his name?
Mufasa
And Simba, like Simba wanders off to the hyenas, the elephant graveyard, and then you know he comes in, and Mufasa comes in and saves him, and then lectures him, and then they have a talk, and then they're playing in the field afterwards, and they're just BSing father and son, and it's like okay again.
Cool.
But that's kind of how the dad handles it. That's kind of what you described too. It's
Yeah.
like, you know, tell him how it is,
But-
come down him a little bit, but
if we went back to the elephant graveyard again,
oh yeah,
you get your ass whooped because you fucking knew. Like I
Yeah.
told you, like the fuck you doing?
absolutely. Anyway,
That's pretty much how I picture myself being a parent. That's how I looked at me being a stepfather. That was my practice.
yeah,
That was my practice.
absolutely.
Yeah,
So how long you been dating this new girl?
it's been like 3 months.
3 months, okay.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
very new.
Your age, that's pretty serious.
Very, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
We
Yeah.
gonna see how they go. She cool people.
Yeah.
I fuck with her a long
How
way.
does she like comedy?
She and this is one of the reasons why I wifed her ass up. She be helping me with my comedy without even asking.
Really? That's
Like
great.
she's
supportive.
yeah, she went and made me like a fucking sign with like all my booking information on it. It was like, here, you set this right here while you perform. I'm like, who asked you to do this? I'm like,
Yeah.
this is fucking dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can bounce like premises off of it. Cause she's a performer too.
What does she do?
She's a poet.
Okay.
Yeah. So she does I don't know who the fuck this is.
Oh, you got to go?
No.
No? Okay.
But yeah, she's a performer too. So
Okay.
I go to her show. She come to my show.
Okay.
Blah blah
so
blah.
she spoken word poetry kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool, man. So creative and a creative.
Yeah, they say that's the worst relationship though. They
It
say.
could be a lot, dude. I've dated a couple comics.
I've never dated.
Barely. It has gone so horribly that
I've never dated a comic. I don't think I could. 'Cause
it's too much, dude.
we would try to out comic one another.
Kinda. It's like, what do you have to talk about besides comedy? But like, you kind of want to break from comedy sometimes. You don't want to always talk about it. Like, I kind of want the girl to like not know all of like the.
Inner workings of the shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Any
of 'em I know?
What's that?
Any of them I know.
Yeah.
I think I know
Whitney and
which
I went on
one.
a date and
Okay.
a couple. That everybody knows that though.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's cool. She's cool.
She's really cool. She's great. We just.
You just
I think
didn't.
I think I effed it up.
No. Well, fuck it. Hey.
But
Yeah,
she
thumbs up,
thinks
sure.
I ghosted her, so it's like a miscommunication.
Ha!
But
Nah, I'm king ghost.
yeah, you
I-
ghost.
Yes.
Yeah, I ghost.
I
I
would
ghost too
ghost the
sometimes.
fuck. I it's not it. I do it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know. I feel bad about that. Sometimes like it's better to have the conversation. I still need to get better at that. Like
I don't.
if
feel
I'm not
bad.
feeling it, to have the conversation.
I don't feel bad. I was like,
Yeah.
cause I
I
can't.
mean, most people can get it if you don't.
if you don't get it up,
Yeah.
roll the fuck
Yeah,
away.
beat you over that with it. Like, Yeah, a lot of guys don't get it. A lot of guys don't take no for an answer, which is a real big problem.
Because we got these egos.
Yeah, but you shouldn't. That's yeah.
We
If you
shouldn't,
just
but
keep hitting
it's
girls up. Oh,
yeah. Don't be that guy that you're talking to yourself in the inbox. Don't be that guy.
no.
Don't where it's just the repeated hey beautiful, hey beautiful, hey beautiful. Like no, don't be that guy.
Oh, dude, that's
Hell
bad.
no.
That's insecure
Hell no.
behavior.
I just recently ghosted a chick. Cause look, so this is how it happened. So I met this girl literally the day after I met my girlfriend.
Okay.
This is before we was together. But that was a very eventful weekend. I met a girl Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
On a roll.
I was on a roll. But so the girl that I met after I met my girlfriend, I met her at the Comedy House in Columbia. And that particular show, she had also bought tickets to see Mike Epps.
Okay. Oh, I love Mike Epps.
And so she asked me, she was like, well, I got these tickets with Mike Epps. You want to see Mike Epps? I'm like, hell
This is the
yeah.
new girl. This is the other girl
This is the other girl.
that you ghosted.
Yeah. So I'm like, hell yeah, let's see Mike Epps. So boom, that's when I was talking to her. I was talking to my now girlfriend, and it was like, oh, she's winning the race. So it's like,
who is gonna get my
yeah,
affection?
yeah. So it's like, boom, she won.
Let's see.
Yeah, so my girl won, right?
When girls compete, you
And
win.
so my girl won the race, and so I stopped talking to the other girl.
Oh, poor girl.
And yeah, poor girl. Fuck it, she'll live. So I tell my girlfriend, I'm like, look here, just in case this comes up in the future, I kind of have a date scheduled
for the Mike Epps show.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm trying to go ahead and get ahead of it right now.
You're like, I'm going to this freaking.
No, I didn't go.
You didn't go?
I didn't go. Yeah,
It's Mike Epps.
yeah, it's Mike Epps, but at the same time, I didn't go because. So like I said, I just stopped talking
That's
to the
devotion, man. Your current girlfriend should feel very happy. Like
She better.
that you gave up on a Mike Epps
Oh, Mike
show.
Epps
That's
show.
how much she means to you.
Yeah, but so basically, I stopped talking to the girl at all, and then 2 days before the Mike Epps show, like I haven't been talking to this girl for like a month and a half, like zero communication.
Yeah.
Like 2-3 days before the Mike Epps show, she's like, so we still on for the Mike Epps show, blah blah blah, and I'm just like,
You should have called me. I would have gone with her.
I should have threw the alley oop to somebody, but I was just like, look here, I don't want to lead you on, so nah, I'm not gonna go. And I never got a reply back to that, so I guess she finally got it.
That sucks, dude. Dude, all this stuff, like I do feel bad sometimes. Like,
I don't.
Because you got to date girls, right? You got to like meet girls
Mm-hmm.
to find if you find your match, right? But like there's like hurting feelings, you know? That sucks.
Fuck
Girls
they
get their feelings hurt.
Fuck they feelings.
What, dude?
But I'm like that about anybody though. Like, you be alright, shit, you grown.
Do you have any empathy sauce?
Sometimes I have empathy.
I don't know if I have empathy.
I have empathy for the people I fuck with.
Yeah.
For my niggas. But if
got
you
you.
somebody,
No, that's a good way to operate.
fuck. Everybody else can die for all of
Yeah,
it.
dude. My problem was I wanted to please everybody.
Nah,
so I feel
fuck
bad
'em.
letting anybody down.
I used to want to please everybody, but then I figured out.
How'd you get out of that?
I figured out that I
Help
can't.
me. Okay.
I can't please everybody, so fuck it.
Did anything happen, or did you just gradually realize that?
I just gradually realized it, and it was just like, no matter how hard I try,
Yeah.
somebody gonna be upset.
Yeah.
So why not pick and choose who I want to be upset?
Yeah.
So it's like I can have this
And you
person.
don't that helps you not worry about shit too. As long as it's not your core group of people that you're tight with.
Bingo. As long as they cool, shit, I can give a fuck about this person. That's just a person.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em, shit.
Yeah.
It's what it is.
That helps. Did comedy help with that?
Nah.
Doing stand-up?
I figured it out before I started doing
Okay.
comedy.
Which is,
I'm very lucky that I figured out who I am and the type of person I am at a very young age.
how old were you when you figured that out?
I would say maybe like 17, 18.
Wow.
Like I figured it out.
That's a huge blessing.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I didn't figure that out till 32 or 31 last year. Swear to God.
Really that.
Swear to God. I'm still working on it, but like
But
I didn't know.
Was it just like a sudden realization?
No, I told this story on the podcast before, but I had to hit bottom kind of. Drinking a lot during COVID. I got turned down for a job interview. I was relocating to Greenville. Work was in the shitter. I thought my brand at my company was horrible, which it's probably, it could still be. I don't even know. But it was like, I've done all this people-pleasing behavior. Didn't even know who I was.
Damn.
You know what I mean? If you try to please other people, you don't know who you even are because all you are is somebody else's version of yourself. So creativity was a light bulb for me, and that's comedy. So it wasn't until I started being brave enough to like try to be, try to be funny, which I love comedy. So I was like, try to make some funny stuff and see what people say. And it wasn't until I started being brave with that shit where I was like, okay, I'm starting to find out more about who I am. And that balanced everything out. It was crazy. Like work now, same job, love it. Comedy helps, that other piece of myself. And I'm not, like I still am a piece of work completely, but I'm so much happier. And like now I know, like I don't feel anxiety about the future whatsoever.
I do. I know that's one thing I do. I
do?
feel
Why?
anxiety about because we live in a capitalist society
Okay.
where it's like if you don't produce, if you don't do anything in this society,
You brought this up a couple times, so the money thing.
You ain't shit. Yeah, because right now, I don't have a job right now. Well, I'm delivering newspaper, but remember I told you I got fucking fired. I just had an interview today, so
Okay. Good luck, man.
But hell yeah, man.
What does the newspaper job cover the bills right now?
No.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, definitely anxiety about the future.
Yeah.
See, I do have a good paying job, so I'm blessed with that and everything. But
man, y'all niggas hiring, man.
well, we're always hiring. Yeah. Man. Hit me up, bro.
I'm serious.
Yeah. You sell?
Huh?
Can you sell?
Yes. Do you think I can sell somebody
I think
something?
you can. Yeah, of course you can. Usually a test if somebody can sell or not is like, can you talk to girls? Do you work hard? And are you not an idiot in front of people? We might have to delete this podcast if you're gonna. But hell, I'm still employed. Knock on wood.
But it's like, can you sell? Most comedians can. I would say that.
Most comedians can sell. Yeah. I agree because you're selling yourself to the freaking audience every night.
Every night.
And talking to an audience is similar to talking to a girl. Jalen and I had that conversation, but it's so similar. Yeah, man. Because they're a little bit nervous.
You gotta reel them in.
Break the ice, all this stuff. But yeah, man. Okay, so you have anxiety about the future. So, what type of jobs are you looking for? Like the interview today.
The interview today was with it was in sales. It was I don't want to say the company's name. No. So yeah, it was in
sales.
It was some sales shit. So I had a virtual interview today.
Okay, how'd it
go? I crushed it. and
you're not lacking in the confidence department.
Yeah, I crushed it because the guy turns out he was a comedy fan.
Oh, okay. So did you tell him you do stand up?
Yeah. I finagled it in there.
Yeah, nice.
He was talking about he was like giving like the generic questions, like the fucking situational questions. So boring as fuck. But I'm stringing them along. And then he said something. He was like, name a situation where you changed somebody's mind and they did what you told them to do or something. I was talking about, one of my comedian friends, 'cause I'm a comedian too, and one of my comedian friends, he had this problem going on, blah, blah, blah. He was like, oh, yeah, like Joe Rogan. And I was like, yeah, I love Joe, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And so it's like, I could see his whole demeanor like open up. And I was like, I got him. Got it.
You open a sucker.
And then at the end of the interview, he was like, tell me one of your jokes. Told him a joke. He laughed.
Did you tell the abortion one?
No, but it was it was something that was along the lines. Yeah. It had to do with vaginas.
Vaginas are funny.
and he vaginas are funny.
Yeah, dude.
Vaginas are funny. But I'm gonna tell you the funniest shit, the funniest, most fucked up shit about jokes like that. And this comes back to sexism in comedy. We got a lot of sexism in comedy.
What do you mean?
I could go on stage and do 20 minutes of just talking about my dick, and the crowd would fucking love it. A girl can get up there and say 2 jokes about her vagina, and people just be like, oh.
Really?
Yes. You've seen it before.
Yeah.
You've seen it before.
I guess. I don't do a lot of dick jokes.
Well, I do a lot of dick jokes. I talk about my penis a lot.
My penis is a central part of my act.
Yes, it is.
It's the centerpiece. I build around it. Yeah.
And,
yeah, I guess. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Why is that? My vagina. I don't really love to hear it either, but I don't know.
And you don't know why.
I don't know why.
Because I don't either.
I don't want to be sexist.
Yeah, it's like
Shelly Belly's got jokes about it.
But Shirley Belly is funny.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know, cause like I kind of cringe at it too, but then I'm self-aware to know that it's like, okay, I can do it, but she can do it too, but we know that one is more accepted than the other,
which is weird. Yeah,
and it's just like, wow.
Women and it's true too. Do you think audiences? I don't even know the answer to this question, but do you think audiences are more predominantly men or women? I think comedy fans are more men probably, but women come to the shows.
I would say the fans are mostly men, but a lot of women come to shows, like I said, because
dates and
they not even just dates. It's just like they like to be out and about and do some shit.
Yeah,
they like to do shit. Cause a lot of men we really don't like to do shit.
Right.
Like we do our shit.
Right.
Like we know what we want to do. We gonna do our shit.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. Women they do a lot of different shit.
Yeah, I wonder if that's why it makes it hard for female comics to kind of break in sometimes, because like it's a man's world. There's definitely more male comics. I know that. And then the audiences, if they're predominantly men, the women who are doing stand up maybe feel like they need to be more like vulgar or one of the boys or.
But sometimes, like, there's like the stereotype of like women comics aren't funny. It's true in the sense that there is far less women comedians in the first place.
Yeah.
Because there's equal amount of men comics that aren't funny.
Yeah, there was way more.
Yeah,
There's
so
a shit ton of male
so
comics
basically, if you got more good male comics than you do women male comics, because it's more of them in general.
Yeah.
So
that's a good statistical analysis.
the lady comics that aren't good, they stand out more than the men comics that aren't good because of the saturation.
Yeah,
so that's what comes. Because I know there are some fucking hilarious women. There's some hilarious women like Whitney Rainier. Shit, I love Whitney. I love Whitney.
Yeah, Whitney's
and this girl I met up in Charleston, we did a show. Melody Goldie.
Oh yeah. Wait, we were on that show together.
Which one?
Was it at the Elliott Borough mini bar? The small
yeah,
bar?
Melody is.
She's
great.
Both performed there, dude.
Yeah.
That was a fun ass night.
Yeah, it was.
She was hysterical.
Facts.
I don't want to burn her jokes or anything.
Yeah, don't.
But
she's funny. She's
joke
funny.
About the Tinder date
Ah!
with the mentally challenged person.
And then we.
That's all I'll say.
And then
Tinder
we did another show. I did a show with Whitney and her.
Yeah.
Afterwards,
Yeah.
we did one a couple weeks later, and it was fucking hilarious. Like, and Jazz Gill, she's fucking hilarious too.
Jazz,
man. Oh my!
I need to get Jazz on here.
She is a beast.
She's so good. I'm nervous to even ask her to do this show.
She cool as fuck, man. I fuck with Jazz.
She was skeptical when I first started doing this because she was like, I don't want to like. It's nice, but like, you're just gonna do another little comedy podcast? Are you serious about it? I was like, yeah.
See, that's the thing, because podcasts are becoming oversaturated.
They are. So if you want to do it, just make sure you're doing it every week. Yeah, that's fine.
It's the consistency thing.
Yeah.
Is we going to this place?
Oh yeah, we got to get to the show here pretty quick.
It's almost. It's right down the street, ain't it?
Oh yeah, we can walk from here.
Walk?
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm down. Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah,
I'll walk.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you. God, there's all this stuff I didn't ask because this was such a great conversation. How far into comedy are you? How many years?
I'm working on 3.
Year 3. That's what I thought too.
Let's see. It's 2. Cause I started in January, so it's every time there's New Year, there's a New Year comedy. So
okay.
So that means it's 2 years and 9 months.
3.5 months left. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 months, 9 months. Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. What are your final goals in comedy? What are your goals?
Like, what do I want to be ultimately?
Yeah.
Ultimately, I want to be able to tour the country and pay my bills with just stand up. Like, I don't have to be super duper famous. I don't need to be a Kevin Hart or none of that shit. I just need to have me a subset of fans that's gonna come out and see me in any state that I'm in, and it's enough to pay my bills and live comfortably.
Hell yeah.
That is the ultimate thing, because like, comedy's my shit.
You love it, huh?
Yeah. What? Yeah. I'm so like, I'm bittersweet that I didn't do it earlier.
Me too.
I say
because if you're 29, you started at 27.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the reason I'm bittersweet, because like, I wish I started it earlier. That way I could be further along than what I am now.
Yeah, me too.
But at the same time, the reason I'm bittersweet is that comedy is an old man's game. Like, you're funnier with the more life experience that you
Absolutely.
have. So basically, I'm glad that I started at the age I am, because if I started younger than that, I ain't been through shit.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are we really gonna joke about?
Yeah, dude, I totally agree. I totally agree. You might have some technical skills down more, but like your material, how
it'll be completely different.
You'd be probably oblivious to how you're coming across. That's why I'm so impressed with Chappelle, because he killed at 18, 21. Murder.
He was doing stand up at 14.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was getting in adult clubs as a kid.
Yeah.
Just because he's been around and like they was like, oh, that's young blood. Get him
I do
here.
feel like stand up might mature you faster though, because you're subjecting yourself to such harsh environments that for you to survive it, you got to like dig deep. You're like, well, why aren't people resonating? It's resonating because you're a kid. Well, grow the hell up and be more self-aware. Shit on yourself for being a kid, and then maybe they'll laugh. But you know what I mean? Like,
I'm gonna tell you this though, like the maturity thing is definitely a thing. Cause like, my worst crowd, because every crowd is different, but my worst crowd, we call it the auntie crowd, where it's like the older black crowd. Yeah, that's my worst crowd ever.
Are they more like offended by things?
It ain't that. It's because in the black community, they tie a lot of things like respect with old age. Okay. So it's almost to the point where it's like, because I look younger than what the fuck I am. And it's almost to the point where it's like, we don't want to hear anything this young man got to say, because he a whippersnapper. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I got to win them over so much more. Like I can't come out there with my normal demeanor whenever I go with them, because it don't really resonate with them. Yeah. So that mature thing definitely is something. Yeah. Now my best crowd is young women. Yeah. The ladies love me. That's good. They love me. Like I did 2 shows at the Comedy House. The first crowd, auntie crowd. I did like, you know what I'm saying, of course it's a growing process. So it's like boom, like that experience compared to my first time doing an auntie crowd, completely different. It was like, all right, so I can see myself improving. It's still not where I wanted to be. So that was for the early show. That was at the show at 7 o'clock. The show at 9 o'clock, predominantly 25 to 30-year-old women, and I was like, it's my time to shine. Let's go. Oh yeah. The lady loves, so I don't know what the fuck.
Well, hopefully there's some good ladies there tonight.
Maybe.
All right, man. Well, we can wrap it up, dude. We went about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So before we go, like, what do you got? Promote yourself. Where can people find you on all your social media shows?
You can find me at Sauce Got Jokes 71. That's all one word, on IG, Twitter, and YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook at Anderson Comedian Nance. And
wait, is that Anderson's your name?
Anderson Nance.
I never call you that. I always call you Sauce.
Yeah, that's cool. Call me Sauce. That's cool. But right now I got a show on the 20th coming up. A show on the 29th. And both of those shows, I'm going to be roasting my friends for their birthdays.
Oh, is that Donovan's? We're not supposed to say.
Fuck.
Does he know?
Yeah, he knows.
Okay. I'm going to that one too.
Word. Yeah, let's go.
Roast Donovan.
Yeah, but I'm really not doing that many shows this month. Last one was crazy. I had shows out the wazoo. This month, you know, it was the comedy game, ups and downs.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Totally. This month I'm filming a web series actually.
Oh,
I can't tell too many details about it. You know what I'm saying? I had to sign an NDA and all that stuff. So,
but you got cast in it. It's like
it's
a production.
Yeah, I'm cast as a comedian on the show.
Oh, that works.
That
makes sense.
Yeah. So so that's what I'm doing this month. I'm going to be filming for that. So, but you can catch me on all those social media.
Okay, great.
Sites
And your new podcast with
we got the Who Dem podcast. Y'all can see that on IG, YouTube, and Facebook. That is Who Dem, WHODEM, Who Dem podcast. That's me, comedian Donovan Stroud, and comedian Pudgy.
Yep, good stuff. And I'll put links to all this stuff.
Yes,
on the episode.
Sir.
It'll be on YouTube in the links. It'll be on Spotify in the links, and all the other ones, Apple, whatever.
Okay.
Well, dude, thanks for coming, man.
Yeah,
this was a blast. All right, that's it. See you next time. Thanks a lot.
We're out.